Hi everybody, welcome back to Graybeard Overland. Ever find yourself with a dead battery? Maybe you've got jumper cables, maybe you don't. Maybe there's no one around to give you a jump. Well, I've got a solution for you, so hang tight. I'm going to show you a product that I just found. It's awesome. I wanted to talk about something I picked up on Amazon. I tell you, you can never be too prepared. Have you ever been stuck with a dead battery, needed a jump? Well, if you're ever by yourself, this gives you a chance to be able to jump your battery when there's not enough current in it to actually start the Jeep. Pretty impressed from the moment I got the package. I mean, you look how well this thing is boxed. The box is nice and heavy duty, and there's good foam protecting it all the way around. So this isn't actually a battery, it's a supercapacitor. So what it does is it takes a charge from your battery that may not have enough juice in it to start your vehicle. It'll actually pull enough to charge this capacitor to give it a surge to be able to actually start your Jeep. So it actually plugs in, and we look here, plugs in right there. Okay, and this is the part that you're actually hooking up to charge, so that's the plug there to plug into it. You can put it on the battery, right, which these are impressive. These are nice and heavy duty, and I like the fact that there's actually a wire to both top and bottom. That's nice. I like that they use a pretty heavy gauge wire in there, and not only is it crimped but soldered, and then like I said, there's a jumper that goes to the other side of the clamp as well. So when it's clamped onto a battery terminal, it's actually getting power on all sides as it clamps down. Also gives you the ability to charge it from a cigarette lighter. So you can just plug it in there. This plugs into this box right down here. Right here. Yep. And you also have the ability to charge it via USB. So, if you need, you can charge it from a one of those cell phone battery packs. You could charge it from that. You can charge it from your vehicle. And even though the battery may be dead, again, you click the key, nothing happens. There's not enough juice to engage the starter. It'll pull off enough current to charge this capacitor, and zap, all of a sudden, now you can jump start your own vehicle. With today's electronics in vehicles, they really do recommend that you're not jump starting from other vehicles, because if and I'm not by any stretch of the imagination an electrical engineer or anything like that, but if the current's different or there's a spike, it can damage the electronics in today's vehicles. So doing it this way, it avoids all that. And the nice thing about it is a supercapacitor, so it's actually got tens of thousands of life cycles. So this unit will last me the rest of my life. So hopefully I don't need it often, but there's certainly been times that I have come out and not been able to start the Jeep because the refrigerator drew it down or whatever the case would be. Now that I've got a dual battery system, that's less likely to happen. But this, I'm going to get a nice little case to put it in, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of space, and it is a nice piece of security. Comes with super clear, easy to understand instructions, and it says right here about the pre-charging. The starter must be pre-charged before using to jump start your car. The standard mode instructions guide you to use your current car's weak battery to pre-charge the starter. If your car's battery is completely discharged or does not allow pre-charge the starter, see alternative pre-charge methods. And again, that's being able to utilize the USB port, or if there's a neighboring vehicle, plugging into the cigarette lighter to pull off a charge. And it doesn't take very long for the thing to charge either. As a matter of fact, the charge time, it says here that the charging from the battery, if the voltage is greater than 10 volts, 1 to 1.5 minutes. If it's greater than 6 volts, it'll take 3 minutes. If you're using a 12-volt cigarette lighter socket, 2 to 3 minutes. And of course, the USB charging time is going to be the longest period of time, and that could take between 20 and 40 minutes to charge up from the USB. Even from the USB charging, you got to think about that 20 to 40 minutes. Even if it took 40 minutes, that's certainly better than being stranded someplace, not being able to start your Jeep. What's interesting, I just noticed, I don't think that they market this strictly to Jeeps, but it happens to have a picture of a Jeep. If you can see the light picture right back here behind the actual orange print is a Jeep. That's kind of neat. I may end up just storing it right here in this box because, again, it's got a really nice, pretty dense foam protector on it, and when it's all boxed up, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. So I think, as I look here, yep, it will fit right inside the Smittybilt box. So I'll probably just leave it right in there until I need it. And again, hopefully I don't need it often, but it is nice to have. And then even if somebody else out on the trail needed it, I'd be happy to help them out with this versus trying to jumpstart and run the risk of frying some electronics in either one of our Jeeps. So again, it is a supercapacitor from Autowit. It's used to jumpstart dead batteries, and you can find these on Amazon for right around $125, I think it was. And I'm in no means sponsored or anything like that by these folks. I just like to share the information when I find something that I find useful, and share it with you guys, and hopefully it keeps somebody from getting themselves in trouble. That wraps it up for this episode of Graybeard Overland. I hope you found the information useful. Please like, subscribe, and ring the little bell so you get notification of any new videos. Feel free to share with your friends. And you guys, until the next time, make all of your adventures safe ones.